Here it comes! It's now time for David3000s Fun and Happiness Podcast. Today, sit back, relax, and listen to topics about game shows, video games, a few segments from time to time, updates, news, sports, and many more. And now, here's the star of the show, David3000.
Well, greetings everybody, I am David3000 here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is now time for the Season 1 finale of the David3000s Fun and Happiness Podcast. Yes folks, today is November 2nd, 2020 at currently right now 8:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yes folks, this is the Season 1 finale. And the main reason why I am doing this, season 9 now, because we've done a lot of episodes, this year so far, and I just rather, why not end the season right now? I actually been doing this season for the past 2 years, ever since November of last year, believe it or not, so I decided, why not end the season right here, right now, and do season 2 starting in January of 2021, or maybe even in February or March. It really depends on what I haven't scheduled then. So, in today's episode, we don't have any guests, and you might be wondering, isn't that this show supposed to be all about? Just guests can come on. Doesn't have to be the same people every show, like some other podcasts. This is the freedom. Well, I have decided to do this because I have a lot to get off my chest. You heard that right. I have a lot to get off my chest. With certain topics I want to talk about, and I have 7+ topics. And if I had guests on, I don't want to bore them. So I just rather, why not just get it all in here and done right now? So this is going to be a long one. Sit back and enjoy the show. Let me go to my topics here, shall we? Let's see what we got here. Alright, so for my first topic, as we all know, last week, the Los Angeles Dodgers won the 2020 World Series, and let me tell you, as a Red Sox fan myself, I am very happy for the Dodgers, and here's why. They've been winning the NL West since 2013. Every year since 2013, I don't know about 2011, but every year since 2013, they've been NL West champions, and that is unbelievable. But the thing is, they haven't won the World Series during that period. Until now. They won 8 straight NL West titles, and they finally came up on top. And I am very happy about that, because if they didn't win, if they did not somehow win this year to the Tampa Bay Rays, next year, if they don't win the NL West, the time period of their 8 straight NL West titles, or maybe even just 7 if they did not win the NL West this year, it would have been talked about. Or, what you call it, it would have been, noticed. And also Clayton Kershaw, oh my god. I'm very happy for him. He's been going through postseason drama, postseason, just postseason loss, every, after time for 7 years, and he finally was great in the postseason, except for that one game and I'm just one game or two. I think it was only one game, that'll be the NLCS, but I'm just very happy for him. The best pitcher of all time, who has crazy numbers in the regular season, finally has his championship. I'm very happy for him. Same with Mookie Betts, who was my favorite player, during the period of, let's say, 2016 to like 2019. You might be thinking, oh, you might have wanted the Rays to win. No. The Rays were the ones who eliminated, who eliminated the Red Sox out. So that's why I kind of wanted the Red Sox, the Dodgers to win, especially with their 8 straight NL titles. They're like my second favorite team is the Washington Nationals, and my third favorite team is, the Dodgers, because they're very good. And, kind of funny to see 2018 Red Sox win, and then 2019 the Nationals win, and then this year the Dodgers won. So that's pretty clever, if you will. But I've never been to those two parks. The only baseball stadium I've ever been to was Streamyard Park. No other park I've been to. Hopefully I'll go to a new park in 2021. It all depends because of the virus. And also here's the Tampa Bay Rays. I just want to give them a big congratulations to their season. They were I'm very happy for them. Yes, they're one of my rivals, but here's the thing now. The one thing that made me happy the most was when they upset the New York Yankees in Game 5 of the ALDS, with Chapman giving up the homer in the 8th to lose the season. And especially when in Game 7 of the ALCS, they beat the Houston Astros. And I'm very happy about that they did that. Like, for not just for Boston, for the Yankees, but all but just for the baseball fans when they kicked Houston out. They're not one of my favorite top teams list, but at one point it was the Astros. They were pretty good team to watch, but with the cheating scandal, let's say they are now on my hated team list, along with the New York Yankees. So, now about the World Series with Tristan Turner, with the COVID test positive. I was very disappointed. Disappointed that happened. Taking over the moment. Sort of like people were a little bit overreacting, and you won the World Series. Okay, I'm gonna say this for the final record. Stop complaining. They have stopped, but before, you shouldn't complain about him taking his mask off and posting positive. I think he had no systems. He wasn't sick, and the thing was that he won the World Series. He's supposed to celebrate, or at least be with the team on the field. That's what he was supposed to do. You can't take that away from him. And just being in the hotel and all that, missing out the fun. So I think what Justin did was the right thing by going back on the field. And he is a great player as well. I'm happy for him. He won as well with the Dodgers, before his contract ends, whatever will be with that era and all of that. They haven't won the first World Series in 88, and very happy about that. And now people say, oh, this season was short, and it's like has a hashtag, a quote unquote hashtag ASTERISK. No. This season does not have that. The 2020 season, it does not. Like, I see people say that, and I'm like, no, this is a real World Series champion. Yes, it was short. You have, a lot of, positive tests, throughout this, the first 2 months. But, 60 games, it's like another week. I know, like, there must be a league out there who does 60 less games or plus games, and it still counts as a season. It's not a hat-trick, okay? Now if it was the Astros winning the World Series, then that would be something else, but I guess, but because I hate them, much as I do the Yankees, but, with the, with the asterisk, being on the 2020 World Series title, no, that's absolutely not true at all. Because they're World Series champions, they're World Series champions. 60 games, that's good enough for the season. And plus, they're giving other teams a chance to come in as well. They haven't been before, like the Blue Jays, the Marlins. And there was good teams before that were in the lineup as well, like the Yankees, like the Dodgers, like the Braves. I mean, this is not a hat-trick. I can tell you that right now. And as for Mookie Betts is concerned, I am happy for him now. I was a little frustrated when he went to the Dodgers, but he didn't want to stay. He did not want to stay in Boston. It's not like This is not a situation where people say, "Oh, the Red Sox were quote unquote, dumb, I guess, for trading him." No, here's the reason why. Because one, he did not want to stay in Boston, and two, it was the Red Sox did not have enough money, and plus, it will kind of look bad to. Well, I don't know if it will look bad, but it's just they need more room. So, for the money, of course. But the thing is here, he just did not want to stay, and I have no problem with that. He was great for Boston, and happy he's in a league that's not the American League, thank goodness. So, hope he has a good time in there, and there you go. This is not Red Sox's fault. It was his choice. Just so we're clear. Okay, I want to point that out. Now, as for my second rant, my second topic, which is a rant, I'm going to turn this off. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Last month, the series Peanuts, Charlie Brown? The holiday specials are now on Apple TV streaming free for a limited time, and not on ABC, CBS, or whatever on TV anymore. At least with this year, or maybe never for many years, as they say. And, okay. Stop. What the frick? Why in the world would just why? Why it has to be on a streaming service? A streaming service. Peanuts. Holiday specials. the original tradition that's been going on for decades. Yeah, let me say that again. For decades. It's now pretty much over. It's been on TV as a tradition for many decades. And now, it's now on a streaming service? Apple TV? Where people don't really use Apple. I mean, I use Apple. I'm an Apple fan. But a lot of people, like to use Windows or whatever. I mean, a lot of people don't like Apple, and I like Apple, but I see people don't like Apple. And for now to be on Apple TV streaming service, I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. You know why? Because phones are expensive just to have this tradition keep going. Okay. What about the grandparents? I'm gonna say that right now. What about the grandparents or anybody old who doesn't know how to use technology that well? How about that? What about also for the people who don't have enough money to have Apple TV streaming service? What about the people who only has a TV, toys, and stuff like that, and doesn't really just don't have a phone in general? Even just an iPhone. And maybe only for those who only have an Apple. Not have an Apple. Now, if you guys are wondering, is it because politics? No. If it was because of politics, I would have been so mad. But no. I actually don't know the reason why. But whatever the reason is, it's done. Very done. If it's because of COVID, then okay, I'll let it pass. But still, go into headquarters and air on TV, as simple as that. And put it on the cable TV networks. I mean, I mentioned this on R. A TV, a simple TV cable is less expensive than iPhone, and also the iPhone, the Apple TV. I'm just in my head. What the frick? You're ending a tradition that everybody loved. The classics of Peanuts holiday specials. This is why 2020 sucks. You know what I mean? So, I'm saying this to you, ABC, CBS, or whatever. Bring back the holiday specials in 2021 and beyond, because this is not going to work out. I can tell you that right now. Thank goodness ABC is still doing their holiday Christmas specials. They get us the Grinch and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Thank God, because if it was on the streaming service, I would have been so mad. I would have gone on there and give them a lawsuit or whatever, because I mean, not really that, but just an explanation. Like, just to tell them, you can't do this. If that ever happens. But I feel like I want to do that to the people who decide, oh, let's just have peanuts on a streaming service. Like seriously. Where, you don't know a thing called common sense? Now, I'll be happy if we decide to keep it on the Apple TV and also have it on TV cable. I'll be happy. I'll be a happy man. But to get rid of it on TV, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that you just have to not air the Peanuts holiday specials on TV this year. I am disappointed. Peanuts is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. And for you just to not air the holiday specials. People are just have to use their DVDs instead. It doesn't even feel the same if people just use their own DVD and VHS. If people still use VHS tapes, because over time it loses the quality. From my experience, that's why I usually record shows on my DVDs nowadays. Because my experience over time, the quality on the VHS, it loses the quality over time. So please have common sense next year and bring back the holiday specials. We want the holiday specials to be on TV. Because everybody loves that tradition. And I want it back on TV next year, because I'm getting sick of tired of everything getting canceled this year. It makes me sick to my stomach. Same with YouTube with their crazy bots and taking down live streams. But that's a different story. Okay. Now, there's more ranting in here. My personal rant on riots, politics, and my thoughts on the COVID vaccine. As you all know, this past summer, there were riots. I usually don't talk about this stuff on my YouTube channel, but I want to get this out my chest. And plus, this is my show. This is not Brian Martin's Certain Rape show or Burke Hall show. This is my show. I can say whatever I want. And I have to put this out there. So, basically, these riots happened this past summer. Do you know how I felt when I first saw that happen? I felt disappointed in the common sense. The people that lost common sense and decided to have riots. Just over someone killing someone, a cop killing someone by accident or on purpose. I don't care. Someone we don't even know. Just because the person was black and a white person. I am disappointed that happened. I'm sick of it. Because here's the thing, folks. All lives matter. Black lives matter. It's not that hard. Everybody's the same. It's just the colors of their skin. I respect everybody. Okay? But for the people who decide during a pandemic, where we're supposed to be in our houses, during the pandemic, and decided to go outside and start riots, fire, etc. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, we need to have common sense in here. We need to have common sense. I am sick and tired of those riots happen. I think the last time a riot happened was like a few months ago. Probably just people wanted to go outside and just get out of the house. And do you know why the first people decided to make these riots about this? It's because they wanted to make this year worse. That's the main reason why. They just wanted to make this year worse. Worser. That it already has been. Especially now. Like, oh my. I was getting tired of that bullshit. The riots happened like 2-3 times. And also the other disappointing thing is, a black person killed a little boy that was white who was like 3 years old, and he did not even get attention because of the media, the racist media. Oh, and when I saw that, I was like, so basically, you just want that for the black people and not for the white people too. So sickening. I want this protesting stuff to be done. I haven't seen it in a while, but it has to be done. I do not want to see it ever again. At least for the next 3 years. Because here's the thing, folks. Black lives matter and all lives matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. Seriously, it's not that hard. And people are showing their true colors on TV because of this. And I'm tired of it. Even though I don't really pay attention to them. But what I've, seen before, I forget who and what, but yeah. Oh, and another thing. Let me talk about politics here for a sec. Election day is coming up tomorrow, and when this is over, I am done with politics. I mean, I don't want to get into deep politics because they're just not good. And the other thing is, I don't like politics. I don't. I really don't. Because here's the reason why about politics. If people talk about politics on social media to one another, you'll start arguments. Because people think, people, think of this thing, and then this person has another point of thing, and they just get into this big argument, drama, bullshit. And I'm getting tired of this politics as well, because here's the thing, folks. Don't talk about politics. You know why? Because there is a thing called keep politics to yourself. Because we don't always know the truth. I mean, look at CNN. CNN is bullshit. And, everything is not true in politics. That is what we need to understand. Everything is not true, and we should not be talking about politics. This is why Twitter is bad. Even though I have an account, just because this is just to follow certain people. That's it. And also, election day is tomorrow. You know what that is? We're going to see who is our next president. And it's Trump and Biden. And you know what? I don't care who wins. I don't care who wins. If Trump wins, hooray! If Biden wins, hooray! Because I don't care who wins, because I am familiar with both of them. By that I mean, I know who they are. And I don't care who wins. And I don't look at politics, ever. And I just want this politics drama, politics. I just want it to end. Like the politics that we having for the last couple of years, it's like crazy, and like the media politics and all of that, like it's crazy. And I just don't like politics, and I don't care who wins tomorrow. I don't. I just want to get back on track. That's basically all I ask for. I don't care who wins. All I ask is to get back on track. And also, I don't want to see the riots ever again, because I am sick and tired of people doing that, especially during the pandemic, people. Pandemic. And we need to get back on track ASAP. ASAP. Because I'm very tired of it. I am very tired of it. And this is how I feel, people. This is how I feel. All lives matter, folks. All lives matter. There's no black power. There's no white power. It's all lives matter. Well, a person decided to point the gun and say, this power. No. All lives matter, people. And that is the truth. And whoever becomes president, who cares? Who cares? Whoever becomes president, who cares? Not as they do a good job. And people are saying, oh, they won't do a good job. Like, how do you know? That's my question. How would you know? Because there's a thing called try. So, yeah. And also, the people who decided to show the true colors on social media with all of this, I'm not going to disrespect you. Because you know why? Because people are just like that in general. That's all I'm going to say. I'm done with that topic because I just have to get on my chest, because this stuff has to be over. I want to get back on track for real. I'm serious. Now, as for the COVID vaccine, Trump says the vaccine will be last month. Apparently not. I really hope the vaccine for the virus will come soon. I really do, because we need it badly. We can't wait for 7 years plus. We want at least a medicine or just the vaccine. That's all we ask for. I mean, I really hope it's by the end of this year. If not 2021, fine. Like, I really hope the vaccine comes sooner than later. And I just hope they will get back on track, because I'm getting sick and tired of things I just have to get on my chest that I feel. And there's a thing called facts over feelings. That is what I'm talking about too. So, yeah. And I'm not afraid to say this, people. I'm afraid to say this. There's some other people in the world. I mean, I'm not saying that in a rude way, but you get the picture. Okay. Now, it's time for a rant. Another one. As you all know, a couple months ago, Netflix released its film, Cuties. If you're wondering what this is all about, it's just basically a pedophile film. And for Netflix to release that film has me disrespect for Netflix. Like, come on. Are you for real? Netflix releases Cuties, a pedo film. And you know what, people? I might do a live stream exposure of this. I just might. If I just go in deeper information, the truth about Netflix. Here's what I see. One of the CEOs of Netflix, Ted, is defending Cuties. I'm gonna read this out loud, and I quote: "It's a little surprising in 2020 America that we're having a discussion about censoring story time. It's a film that is very misunderstood with some audiences within the United States." Let me repeat that. It's a little surprising in 2020 America that we're having a discussion about censoring storytelling. It's a film that is very misunderstood with some audiences. Hold the phone. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Co-CEO Netflix is saying the film is misunderstanding with some audiences, a pedo film. He is defending a pedo film. Thank God I did not see this movie, even though, here's the thing. It's a pedo film. It's the worst movie of all time. In our generation, a pedo film is getting defended by the co-CEO of Netflix. I am not making this up, folks. I'm going to read the rest of what he said, or she said. The film speaks for itself. It's a very personal coming-of-age film. It's director's story, and the film has obviously played very well in Sundance without any of the controversy, and played in theater throughout Europe without any of controversy. Cuties is a misunderstood film. It appeals to interest in sex and has no serious literary, artistic, political, or sensitive value. What the heck? I'm gonna give you a stop right here, right now. This is worse than being a loyal WWE fan. Even though I don't follow wrestling, but let me say this right here, right now. I have lost respect. I lost disrespect for Netflix. I will never watch it again. Here's the thing. You're defending a pedophile film that is completely disgusting. It's not even funny. It's deplorable. It's completely disgusting. The film is completely disgusting, not watchable. All the movie is all about is just disgusting. A pedo film of 11-year-olds. It doesn't matter that it's a personal story. The fact of the matter is, it was uncensored. The film was uncensored, where everybody can see. Everybody can see this movie. There could be kids accidentally seeing this movie. This movie was public, not even paid, far as I'm concerned. And I'm disappointed. And guess what, people? Disney Plus has decided to partner ways with Netflix. Why? Oh gee, I know why. It's because of cuties. And Netflix is losing their money because of this. And the other thing is, folks, there is a YouTuber out there who thinks this movie is so good and all of that. I'm like, wait, what? You're just showing your true colors. I'll be explaining this movie. I'm gonna say this right here for the viral record, folks. And I'm being serious. I know it's been a couple of months when it went viral, but I'm gonna say this right here, right now. There's not many videos out there about this. Within the next couple of weeks, when I return to YouTube, uploading after a few videos, I will make an exposure of this movie. I will write down notes. I'll research. I'll do whatever I can to expose Netflix of how they truly are, especially with this movie, Cuties. Folks, I'm gonna say this right here, right now, and I ain't being for real here. If I ever see somebody in the comments section of any of my friends' videos defending this film, trying to use Mr. Understanding word as a weapon, or anything as a weapon to defend this film, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. And you will get paid dearly for defending this film. No questions asked. No buts about it. If you decide to defend this movie, cuties. Don't watch it, people. Don't watch it. Don't watch it because it will haunt you forever. Let me just say that for the final record. It doesn't matter if Netflix decides to censor it. There's just so much more to True Colors. And here's the big people. The people at Netflix, including the CEO, the main boss, reviewed the movie. They reviewed all of the movies. And they agreed to publish this movie public when everybody could see. On the internet, there's a thing called internet. I'm like, are you serious? Cuties. A pedophilia film. Netflix, I hope you get banned. Not just from the Middle East, but the world. Because you sick me. Heck, if I ever had enough money, I will sue your company. Oh, I will. Trust me. If you're still around, if I have a lot of money in my pocket, I could definitely sue you. So, yeah. I'm done with this. Because I have a lot more to say about this when I make this video. I have to. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. By the end of this month. It's coming, people. Okay. Now. Or otherwise posted, of course. If anything happens. Now. As my fifth topic. Here are my thoughts of this internet drama. I'm going to say this right here for the final record. I'm moving on. I'm not going to mention the people that we dealt with in the past. Now, I'm going to say this right here. Like, I'm basically moving on. Okay? I've been through a lot this year. And I'm basically just gonna move on. And I am not gonna talk about the past drama. And I'm freaking done. I'm freaking done associating with the people that I exposed before. And I'm just done. I'm even done talking about, the people that I've exposed before, unless if it's necessary. And I'm just not going to. I know who these people are, but I'm not going to be saying their names. Because I am officially moving on. And I want to say this here for the final record. I've been seeing, now, there is a community out there. I'm not going to say what it is. Don't even ask me why, because this is not my problem. At all, period. I've been seeing people, making exposure videos back and forth, exposure live streams, if you will, all the time for the past 2 months. 2+ months. Since July or whatever. And I'm just gonna say this right here. If you're going to make exposure live streams, all the time, that is not how you be a professional, okay? That is not Yes, we can talk about people and not just topics. But here's the thing. If you do this too much, making message videos, apology videos, just making these live streams exposures via Streamyard, your channel will look bad. I'm sorry. If you do this too much, all the time, for the past months, it's going to make you look bad. I'm saying that right here, right now. Because I am done with this drama. I'm moving on. I'm going to show you how I'm going to be moving on. I'm being a man of my word right here. And I'm getting a little tired of people, making exposure live streams back and forth, of the same people in the same community, mind you. And it'll just make you look bad. And also, I'll say this right here, just my opinion. Making live streams, apologizing to each other and all that should have been done private, on a private call, on a live stream. Just saying. No offense, but because that's just say that is not how you be professional on YouTube. Your YouTube channel is supposed to be looked clean, fresh content, funny content, just any content that's watchable and not just the same old bullshit, just the same old tic-tac-toe every single video, or just let's say in general, the same old exposed live streams. That is not how to grow your YouTube career. Because there will be YouTube professionals out there looking back in your channel, it will be like, what the heck is going on here? This is not how you be professional. Yeah, popular YouTubers like that will say that about you. I only make rant videos of certain people. I haven't done that since, I did that big exposure on this individual that I had to do because that was personal. I only do that when it's actually necessary, okay? Either I do on Rant and Rave, but if it's something I have to get out there for people that don't watch Rant and Rave, then I'll do it on my channel. If it's completely serious. I'm saying that right now, that I'm involved in, just so clear, not someone else's problem. And also, of course, with the permission from the people who were part of that situation. Because I'm not going to be doing it just for the heck of it. I have to do it if it's actually necessary. So that's not how you be professional. Just making it exposed to live streams back and forth all the time in the same community. That's not what I like to see. It's not watchable. It's boring. I mean all the time. They don't actually make original content. Just saying. And for my YouTube channel, I do these podcasts here. I do my game shows. I do my gameplay videos, which I'm mostly going to be doing next year. Gameplay videos. And all of that. I'm doing something new for 2021. You know why? Because this is what they call creativity, be original, and having fun. That's what your YouTube channel should be all about. Not just stress, drama, etc. And that's what I will be doing next year. Is that starting fresh in 2021. Also now, this is the month. I'm officially moving on for the past drama. As for my part, because I am done. I'm done from the past because here's the thing. If you're in the past, who are you then? That's what I said last episode when I had both Alex Paris and Luke Jefferson on. If you're watching this, Alex and Luke. Which, by the way, thanks for coming on last episode. It was a lot of fun. And I hope to collaborate with you more often next year. especially for Alex as well, because he has only been on my channel twice so far. So yeah, just on your YouTube channel, be creative. Just have fun and have original content. And that is what I'll be doing next year. And you'll see why around December 31st of what I'm planning to do. So there you go. And how I will be moving on, well, it's all simple right here. And that is, I'll be just focusing I am taking a little break on uploading videos, not just because of that, but just because I want to upload videos for the rest of the year. Like, in order to move on, I am just gonna focus on my projects, maybe help out certain live streams here and there, and just basically move on, be myself, have fun, and just basically enjoy the holiday season. I love the holiday season. It's the best time of the year, as they say. It's the best. It's the best. This is the best time of the, whatever the song is, the Christmas song, the most wonderful time of the year. It is the most wonderful time of the year. That's what this year is. That is what this holiday season is all about. So now time for some other topics here. As my sixth topic, my thoughts on the Game & Watch and Super Mario Bros. System released this fall to pre-order for March of next year. I'm going to look up more information on that right here, right now. Game and Watch Super Mario Bros. It says right here, Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Is an upcoming limited edition Game & Watch developed and published by Nintendo to set and release in November 2020, which is this month. This game compilation of 3 prior Nintendo games, Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, and Ball. Nintendo released November 13th, 2020 for pre-order, I believe, for 2021. I'm gonna say this right here, right now, people. At first, I thought it was just Super Mario Bros. And it would have been a waste of money because we do have emulators, but to see this actually have 3 games, Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Lost Levels, and Ball, and a nice little system, handheld system, color screen, I think is pretty interesting and pretty cool for a collector's item. I am considering on getting it because I thought it was just only Super Mario Bros. But after looking at it, there's even a video of the better look at it. I'm actually considering getting this. Limited edition, people. Limited edition. I'm actually planning to get this. Depends how much it costs for it, of course. And I might look into it, more because I like collecting things. I like collecting games, which I gotta go back into. And I love Mario. I love the Mario franchise. It's one of my favorite franchises and popular ones. Same for Animal Crossing, which, by the way, I'll get back to that later on. And it should be fun. It should be fun now. So I'll see what I can do. Next, for my next topic. Now, for the past 2 weeks, The Price is Right and Let's Make a Deal will be on prime time. Hold on a sec. Okay. The Price is Right and Let's Make a Deal are both on prime time at night. Ever since last week, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it. It's actually pretty good. I like the new set for The Price is Right, and they did a good job. Same for Let's Make a Deal, and I'm very happy about that. That the shows are back. There are the two shows we're kind of considering, because every time there's Price is Right, there's an audience. That in the COVID, the vaccine has the Price is Right that's going to have a big impact on that, and I am happy that those shows are back. And same for the others. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. I'm gonna get to that right now. They did a great job with that. Both Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune back in production since the pandemic started, and I'm very happy they're back. Gotta get you guys back into watching them, and they did a good job. How they bring it back, and I'm looking forward for more episodes to come. So I'm looking forward for the shows to come, more episodes to come. And then there's another topic I want to discuss too. There's going to be something new in regards to related to Jeopardy. Let me see here. Let me look at my Facebook group because I put it on there. Let me see. Oh, yes. Jeopardy. Now, if you guys remember this past January, the Jeopardy Greatest of All Time tournament, well, it's going to be into a new primetime series called The Chase. The Jeopardy is coming. Jeopardy is making a new ABC primetime, probably weekly, game show, The Chase. And I'm super excited because I love the Greatest of All Time tournament, and I am looking forward for this to come. I believe it said 2021, so I'm very happy about that. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah. Let me know what your thoughts of it, of the game shows coming back. Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Price is Right, Let's Make a Deal recently. Let me know what your thoughts about that in the comments below. Same with the Peanuts thing, and other things I talked about in this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And also, speaking of Peanuts, I forgot to talk about this. And let me tell you, I am very excited for this. Peanuts is coming back for its brand new series in March of 2021. Or sometime in 2021. And I am very excited for the new Peanuts series coming in 2021 because I've been a big fan of the Peanuts series for so long. It's a classic, and look at the graphics of the trailer for the new series. It's kind of like the same as the original, but HD more, not like the Peanuts the movie, which it did not look at the same at all. But as for the series coming next year, it looks the same. And as for the graphics, but HD more . And I am very excited for the new series to come next year, and I think it's gonna be great. I am very excited for it. I really am. So there you go. Also, I want to give a little shout out. This is something I want to talk about here before I go to my final topic. I want to give a shout out to a YouTuber by the name of Alex Perez. He just recently, came back to YouTube back in September, and in 2021, he is going to be making a new YouTube channel called the 25 KAPR TV. Yes, the KAPR TV is going to be coming out in 2021, and I'm very excited for the channel. Please, the channel is out right now for you to subscribe, and it's coming, and it will start producing in 2021. So, summer 2021 for you. So, I am very excited. Coming on my David3000s subscribers podcast on my last episode. It was a lot of fun, and if you're watching this, I hope to collaborate with you more often next year when you have the time to do so. So there you go. And also, let me know what episodes of the David3000s subscribers podcast you've seen so far. I think he watched episode 10, but not 100% confident. But let me know. So yeah. Let me see. What else do I talk about here? Well, I'm gonna go to my final topic, and that'll be my plans for making future videos, the same for 2021 and my Twitch. Boy, I'm getting a little tired here. So as my plans for future videos, I will just be doing nothing but gameplay videos. There will be another game show series for this year. I will still be doing Press Deluxe Season 2, which will be coming out in December, so stay tuned for that, early December. And I'll be just doing gameplay videos for the rest of the year, game show runs, and all that. Also, I'll be doing some skip videos as well, and vlogs, so that's what I'm basically going to be doing for the rest of the year. As for Twitch is concerned, I will be getting back into Twitch again. I know I've been saying that a lot, but just a lot of things getting away. Like, don't have enough time. Also, I have to do my Dealing October 2020 series, so I'll see what I could do. As for that, I'll keep you all posted on my David3000s Facebook page. As for the my next stream for Twitch, it'll be soon. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially for me preparing for 25 Days of Retro, which I wanted to get into that. Coming in December 2020, I almost said 2021 there. I'll be doing so, and if you guys remember at the 25 Days of Christmas, that was hassle. But as for this year, it's going to be a little bit more easier. It's going to be more fun. I'm a gamer. So, this year, I'll be doing something a little bit more creative that I think no other YouTuber has done, as I know. And, people do 25 Days of Real, but this year, it will be 25 Days of Deal or No Deal. No way. this year I'll be doing 25 days of virtual. I told a couple people about this. 25 days of virtual is going to be a series this December where I'll just be streaming on Twitch or just pre-record. It depends on my play style, but most of the time it'll be streamed on Twitch. 25 days this December. And it's gonna be me playing virtual games. So the only games now, if you want me to play a certain virtual game for 25 days of Christmas, the votings are still open. But, however, the only consoles I accept are the N64, the PS1, 2. No, not PlayStation games. I'm sorry. The only consoles I'll accept is the SNES, the NES, and the N64. That's the only consoles I accept as for requests. So, just to let you know. So, hope you're excited for 25 Days of Virtual coming next month. And so, yeah, stay tuned for that. Now, as my plans for 2021, I'm gonna try to have a set schedule as my personal life for 2021. Once I get certain things for certain videos, I'll be making a lot of videos for 2021, like for the year, as with gameplays. And then, I'll just be I'll just be taking it easy next year. That's all I will be doing. Is I will be taking it easy. Hopeful that I'll be able to go to sport games next year again for the first time in 2 years. And also just let you know about that. And as for other plans for 2021, that's when I will be watching sports again. I just couldn't handle watching sports this year. Not just because, no audience. I would have watched it, but there's just a lot of things going on in the world, so yeah. And plus my teams were doing not that good, but that's besides the point. Oh, and another thing I want to explain about Twitch. Unfortunately, my game capture card is not working for my iMac. I have no clue why. When I'm using OBS right now as we speak, and when I plug in my game capture card, it works. It shows up on the TV, but OBS just won't allow me to use the game capture. So that's why I've been a little bit off of Twitch recently. And also the other reason why I haven't been streaming on Twitch is because I got my new desk, and I did not want to stream with my old desk before, so that's why I was a bit on break. But I got my new desk that I'm currently using right now. Have my TV closer to my computer to make it more easier. And that's why MLB So 20 has a little bit on hands as well. For some reason, OBS just won't let me use my game capture card. I don't know why. I don't know if I have to use Streamyard OBS now. Probably not, because it works with my Windows PC. So I have no clue why. I gotta look into it. Even the sound doesn't work when I have OBS on for the game capture. So I'll see what I can do. It's a little bit complicated, but let's see what happens. I don't know if it's because of what version of my iMac is, but let's see what I can do. So I have the game capture HD, by the way, just to let you know. So and also for my Twitch, if you want any special access, as for let's say like my Discord server, or if you want to just special access in general, or anything in return, feel free to donate to my Twitch channel at David3000s. Thanks to a certain, certain thing I discovered. You can donate to my Twitch now. Just, it doesn't matter how much, you just donate and we'll get something in return. So, and also a big sellout as well. A big sellout. So, and also, well, I think that's for another time. So, yeah, there you go. So yeah, this is another thing I want to talk about my Twitch. Well, I think that's it, people. So, that is going to end for this edition of David3000s podcast. I have a lot of things to get on my chest. That's why this has been a one podcast. Even though I may want to rage more about certain rants I have, but, it is getting late and people are, sleeping at the moment. So, yeah, so I hope you get a picture of what I'm talking about. So, let me see. Did I talk about White Belt on my last episode? Oh, yeah, I did talk about White Belt on my last episode. Which, by the way, I don't know when it's coming out. What day exactly for White Belt coming to, TBS. But all I'm going to say is, when it comes out, I'm recording the episodes. I'm saying that right now. So, I think I'm going to end this this podcast. So, we'll be back for season 2 of the David3000s podcast. And let me know how often you want to see this podcast episodes. Weekly, every other week, certain days of the month, each month. Let me know in the comment section below. Because we can make a schedule now for season 2. So, just let me know. It just can't be Mondays or Thursdays. Or Fridays even. Maybe Mondays, but that's a different story. So, I want to thank everybody for watching. Be safe, be careful, take care. And I want to thank everybody for watching this season of the David3000s podcast ever since last year. Even though we should have ended season 1 earlier this year, but, Oh, about Animal Crossing Horizons, I want to say this here. It'll be coming sometime when I return. Hold on, let me refresh. I'll be streaming Animal Crossing Horizons on Twitch in the meantime before I return to YouTube. Just so we're clear. Once I figure out my game capture card issue with OBS. So, for the final time this season, I want to thank everybody for watching. Be safe, be careful, take care, stay classy, and bye-bye, everybody.